Hey everybody, Terry Wager, Christine McGinley, Generator Coaching. We want to say good morning to you, and we're talking about your message this morning.
Your message is really going to create that life and business that you desire. Creating the clarity in what you're sharing in your messaging, whether it's for your business or for your life, is really going to cue into the results that you're going to get.
Right.
The traction you're going to create.
Right. And so many times we run into people in their businesses that talk about transformation, and they talk about who they help, and they help all of these different people, and they don't zero in on who they help or how they help them. And very, very different ideas of how they're giving their message. And it's really, people don't understand it, so they don't buy from you. And what we found, and then we started teaching because we found it so valuable for us when we learned this, is you got to know what problem you solve. You got to know who you solve it for, and you got to know what results that you provide them. And so when you're learning how to do a marketing message, it's really not about all of the wonderful things you're saying. It's really kind of more boring, and this is who I help, this is what I help them do, and this is what they get out of working with me. And when you can really boil it down to that simplicity of what you do, people will start wanting to know more. Does that make sense?
It does to me, because I know how to do this now.
And so,
come on, you have to make the funny comment that came up yesterday. You tell that story.
What, socks? Oh.
No, the whole story. The first thing that happened. No. Okay,
you gotta say the story.
So
I don't know.
we're in one of our masterminds, and we went first. But let's just say this other lady went first. Her message: I help authors and speakers develop. No. I help speakers develop their book so they can do this and do this and do this and then do this and then do this, and it really clusters all that. People get lost. We got lost.
There's too many things that she's doing, so they can do this, so they can do that, so they can do the other thing, and it just.
But the coach goes, "Oh, I love poetry, but how about this?" It was just really funny.
Yeah, and so when I was talking about is like when you get your marketing message down, it doesn't matter so much what you're saying. That's funny. It doesn't matter so much what you're saying at that point. It matters that I don't know that we can read that now, but I don't know if they can.
Let me know, Killian. Is that going the right way now, or is it
we
backwards?
might have reversed it. But the funny thing is when we do that poetic kind of thing, it sounds really good to us, and we know what we're talking about, but nobody else knows what the heck you're talking about. And so when you boil it down to the problem you solve, who you solve it for, and the results they get, you start to have much more confidence in what you're talking about. So then when you're talking to people, they feel more confident in talking about and asking you to help them solve their problem. And so it's really, the marketing message develops a confidence. And I think
that's the other part of the story of what happened yesterday.
The joke is when you start to feel confident about your message, people want to work with you in any way. And I was like, you could say that I help people learn how to take their socks off so that they can make more money. And it will be attractive to people because they start to feel the confidence with what I say. And they go, I don't understand how that's going to help, but I want to find out.
Yeah, it's that curiosity
and so
hook.
It's really when you are confident in your marketing message and confident what you're talking about, people want to know more. And so,
well, I mean, that goes back to the confidence that you have in your life too.
Exactly.
Is the more confident you are and clear you are in your messaging, the easier things become too.
Exactly. And so this is our little 10-minute thing on marketing message, and we really were talking about this today because we're hosting another of our Power Up Your Pitch, and that's going to be July 1st at 3 p.m. I'm trying to think about it, and it's right up there in the ceiling.
3 p.m.
3 p.m. Pacific, 6 Eastern. And we want to have everybody there. You go to our...
I'll put a link in. It's our event. You go to Generator Coaching, and then you go to the events page.
It's been a couple of days since we looked at it. So we're like, where is that anyway?
It's a simple Zoom link.
Yeah, and so we'll hook you up with how to register, and it's a free event. We want to help people with their message. We want to help people really get clear on what they're doing. Not like we're clear on where the hell the link is, but more clear on your message and more clear on how you can develop confidence in talking about what you do so you can get the customers that you're looking for. So Terry Wager, Christine McGinley, we'll have the link in below in just a little bit, and we will see you tomorrow, 10:10.